We're recording, Dan.
Nice, mate.
Damn, I look good.
You do look pretty fucking fantastic in your shorts, you fucking wanker.
I am wearing shorts, and there's a lot of snow outside. You can see it in camera right there over Dan's shoulder. That's snow. Right there. Oh, there we go. We are in New Mexico, and it's cold. It says 47, but there's a lot of snow on the ground. It feels colder than that. At least it does in shorts. You're wearing pants, but they're like windbreaker pants, so he's cold.
I am very cold.
Mm-hmm. So Dan and I, we did Vegas last night. It wasn't a big spot. We show up, and this guy Amir. So shout out to Amir. Thanks for the spots. If you ever see this, but him and I talked like via Instagram like a month ago, and I told him Dan Green and I were rolling through. Dan Green's headlining, and I'm featuring for him out in Wichita, Kansas. Sona Raw put me in contact with you. We're going to be in Vegas on the 16th of January. Can we get some guest spots on any shows you have? And he goes, sure, I'll put you guys up.
Good.
We show up last night, and he was like, he goes to give us drink tickets. He gives me a drink ticket. He gives two other comics a drink ticket, and he skips Dan. And Dan, do you need to take that call?
Nope.
All right. And then Dan just kind of looks at me. He's like, "What about me, mate?" He's like, "Oh, who are you? Like, you going up?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude. I said it was for Dan Green and me." And he goes, "Oh, okay."
That worked out good. I'm happy Amir hooked me up.
No, it was. It did work out good. It was a weird room, but it was a fun room.
That lady in the front row, I thought she was going to fucking explode.
Yeah, there was one lady in the front, dude. She awesome. Laughed so hard to everything. She liked everything. She came to laugh. But they said she's like a huge supporter. She's out at all the shows.
Yeah, but boyfriend looked like he was fucking dealing meth in the back room.
Yeah, he definitely looked like he was a fucking meth head. He looked like he was about $120.
Yeah, one tooth getting held together by the other tooth.
Yeah, 120 pounds. Wearing like a tank top or something, dude. Like, he looked all fucking weird. But overall, like, it was a fun show. Dan, so we ran into two other people from LA. The one guy I recognized, you said Alex
Kahn, yeah.
And then his girlfriend, Olivia Janelle,
yep.
Who I've done several shows with and I've met before. And I haven't seen her in like a year and a half, though. But just randomly, they were doing drop-in spots, too.
Well, I think Alex is from Vegas.
Is he from? Yeah, he said he was in his hometown.
Yeah.
When he was on stage. So yeah, he's from Vegas, but he lives in LA now.
Yeah.
But it was cool. It was a good show, and the comics that got up there were very funny. There was this dude who I don't know who played Donald Trump. He was a Donald Trump impersonator.
Trump impersonator was fucking hilarious.
Donald Trump impersonator got up there. He was hilarious, and then he had a conversation. He's like, what did he say? He goes, well, I got a phone call from Barack Obama, and this is what he said. And then his character, he just changed into Obama.
But he's dressed as Trump.
Dressed as Trump. And did the impersonation was so spot on, and then switched it right back up to Trump. Like, it was so good. I was very, very impressed. But yeah, now we're out here in the middle of New Mexico. Well, actually, we just hit the New Mexico border like
we were just outside
15 minutes ago.
Just outside of Gallup, New Mexico. We're in Navajo Nation.
Yeah. What do we got planned tonight? Nothing. We're doing nothing tonight. We're going to Albuquerque and we're going to sleep. Eat some food. Probably go find a cheeseburger to eat for me. And then hit the sack, dude, because we got to get up early. We're going to try to get up. I'm probably going to set my alarm for 3:30.
Yeah.
Which seems really early, but it is what it is. Wichita is an hour ahead. It's going to be an hour ahead. They're on Central Time.
You said Wichita is an hour ahead? Oh, geez, I don't know.
Is an hour ahead.
Oh.
Is an hour ahead. Fuck off, dude. So, Wichita is an hour ahead. Is an hour ahead of Albuquerque. So Albuquerque is on Mountain Time. So we have to calculate that into the drive.
You're wicked smart, mate. I hadn't even thought of that.
Smart. He said Wicket's not. Yeah. Well, it dawned on me yesterday on our drive, like, oh, wait a second. Wichita, because we're trying to calculate, because it's going to be a long drive. Tomorrow's going to be a 10-hour drive.
Yeah.
And we need to make sure we get there in time for our freaking show. It's going to be so hard. I'm going to have to take like 2 shots of espresso before our show just to get the energy, to get wired up before I go out there on stage. Dan said he's going to do like Monsters or Red Bulls or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
How you feeling, Dan? First road trip, first headlining gig. How you feel?
I'm feeling good about Friday and Saturday. I'm a little nervous about Thursday, but...
Why are you nervous about Thursday?
Because I'm confident in our ability to promote on the ground on Friday and Saturday to bring in a good crowd.
Yeah.
Thursday, we don't have that luxury. So Thursday, it's all word of mouth.
There could be 5 people there. We have no idea.
It could possibly be 5 people there. There could be 45 people. If there's 45 people there, I'll call that a win.
I'll call that a win too for our first night there.
For our first night there. The first night's kind of a bonus night. But I'll tell you one thing right now. If we have a low first night on Thursday, which we probably will, I'll be working my guts out all night Thursday night, Friday, all day Friday, sun up to sundown to make sure we've got a good crowd on Friday night.
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
Get a good crowd out Friday and Saturday. We're going to go out, hand out. We're going to go bark. We have flyers.
We got kangaroos.
Dan printed out 400 flyers. So we're going to go hand out flyers. We got to go to some local spots, but it's going to be cold out. So we got to go where it's probably going to be like us walking through a mall and security going like, why the fuck do you have a blow up kangaroo?
It's
dude.
my emotional support kangaroo.
It says emotional support kangaroo.
I
Here, have a flyer. You can't flyer here. Okay, we'll go out on the sidewalk just outside.
No, I've got my back. My human flyer.
Yeah, he does. He has this big QR code on his back. But we can still go outside and hand out flyers out in the parking lot. Or that's what we do too. Go to like the local college, find a college dude and hit up the college and put flyers on the cars. Whatever we got to do.
Do whatever I got to do, dude.
We. There's no I in we, but there is a me and meets. Whatever. Shut up. Anyways, we're gonna go have fun.
Hopefully, our boy at NBC might be able to hook us up with some TV time.
Yeah, Dan was on the phone earlier today with this guy from NBC there locally in Wichita, who's a huge fan of comedy, and we're trying to see if we can do some type of interview. Maybe get on local television.
Shooting for Friday morning.
I don't need to be on TV. If they'll put me on TV, I'll take it, but at least have Dan on there for the Down Under comedy bit and see if we can get some marketing going and get some people to buy some tickets.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be amazing, dude. How are you feeling about like headlining? This is Dan's like first like headlining, right? You've never headlined?
I've done, the longest I've gone is 35.
35 in Texas?
35 in Texas.
Okay.
And I wasn't headlining those shows because I brought out better comics than me. I was bookended by great comics. But I drove a lot of the ticket sales to those shows.
Yeah. And
I'm not afraid of it. I mean, after producing shows now for the last 2 years, I realized that most people don't commit until the last day or last 2 days. Speed limit changed.
It did. It's 65.
Did. Oh, sneaky
you
coppers.
Go 68.
Yeah, we're good now. Sneaky coppers. I'm looking for the coppers.
We were going 75 in Arizona. That's the state limit in Arizona. We're in New Mexico now, and now it's 65. But he's been doing 75 for like the last 20 minutes.
Whoa, was I?
You have been, yes. That's okay.
Dicks. What's the deal with this nanny state 65 shit?
I know, it's the desert, dude. They should crank it up to 85. Get through it faster.
That's why I've been.
They want you to slow down.
Now I know why I've been blown by these semis. I was like, geez, these guys are driving slow.
I know, dude, there was like, in Arizona, there were these big semi trucks going 85 miles an hour. They're flying down the freeway.
I got past us doing 90. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I wasn't even mad. I was impressed.
He was in.
He was in
a hurry.
He's in a rush.
Got to make his delivery.
We're gonna go to the next fucking
diesel in New Mexico, $3.49 unleaded. $2.61. I've not seen gas for $2 in anything in like almost 20 years for me living in LA. I have not seen that. $261 for regular unleaded. That means premium's probably like $270, $279, $289.
They're actually giving it away.
Holy shit! I need to buy a trailer with a tank and fill up at all the gas stations on the way home. just park that tank in front of my house.
It's not how it works.
And then arbitrage, sell it for $4 a gallon, beat everyone out. I'll make some money. Yeah, I know. I don't think that would work.
But no, I'm not afraid. Usually, when I first started producing shows, I got I'll tell you right now. First time I produced a show in LA, I nearly cancelled it on the Tuesday before a Saturday show because I only sold 5 tickets. And then I called a buddy of mine who produces shows, Bryson Banks, and I said, "What's the deal, man?" I said, "I'm thinking about cancelling this show." I said, "I'm in the hole about $500 to pay comics for this thing. I've only sold 5 tickets." And he goes, "Don't worry," he said, "people in LA and pretty much everywhere don't buy tickets till 2 days before the show."
Yeah.
So it's like doing comedy with a fucking gun in your mouth. And best fucking analogy ever. And yeah, that's exactly what it is. You've just got to lean into it and basically be confident in your ability to hustle.
To hustle, to produce, and get people through the door.
And you know what? When I'm standing there with a 4-foot blow-up kangaroo attached to the back of my head, and someone looks at me and smiles, I'm like, "Look, you're halfway to a laugh, and I didn't even tell a joke yet." I mean, you're already smiling. Proof's in the pudding.
Yeah.
Come on out.
Come on out. See what we're about, mate.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Okay, so how do you feel about doing a headlining
The
spot?
actual time?
Doing 45 minutes to an hour?
I cannot wait. I tell
excited.
you, I do not get nervous before I go on stage. When I first started doing comedy, my life was in a little bit of shambles, and to be honest, as I said to someone, I said, "I feel bulletproof when I'm up there."
Yeah.
I said, "You can't get me when I'm up there."
Anything that could have gotten you already.
Yeah.
You've already survived, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Good way of looking at it.
I mean, it's yours to fuck up while you're up there, man. I mean,
Well, I feel like too, dude. Like, I'm a little different. Like me first getting up on stage, it was a little nerve-wracking because I've had my history of fear of public speaking, but I've also learned to manage that anxiety. I don't get anxious anymore. Now I get excited to get up there. I have my moments where I fuck up a joke and you just move on. Like no one out in the audience is going, "Yeah, fuck up. Yeah, fuck up. Oh, I fucking hate this guy. Fuck up." Like no one's out there doing it. People are rooting. They came out to laugh. They come out to have a good time. Your headlights are on.
Are they?
I told you, yeah.
All right.
It's on. Your little thing on the very left should be on auto. No, the ring up on the dash, like the dial. It's like this one, but on the other side.
Oh,
it should be turned all the way over to auto.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Sorry to interrupt you. I apologize.
No, what?
I apologize for interrupting.
You son of a bitch! This is a vlog, dude. I don't give a shit, dude.
Okay.
I ain't editing it.
Right.
Just don't say.
Just don't interrupt me again.
Don't do it again. No, it's fine, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I think getting up there and just the more and more you get up there and do more times, the more you get to spread your wings and have a good time. Like tomorrow when we go up, and Friday and Saturday, like I have plenty of material, but I also want to just have fun talking to the audience, spend my time.
Right.
I do a lot of material about relationships. I talk about my wife. I talk about having a family. So it's an opportunity for me to speak with the audience.
Right.
And like, hey, what's your name? Are you guys together? You guys have kids? What's their names? You know what I mean? And like actually dive in that a little bit. And then when I start dropping my jokes, like, is that relatable? You know, and just being able to have that conversation with people.
Well, that's the thing.
Because you have time. You're not rushed in LA. It's like, you got 5 minutes. You got 7 minutes. You got 10 minutes. Do your material. Get the fuck off stage. And you have no time.
You have time to build a rapport with the audience. And
so yeah, that's the part I'm looking forward to.
That was a fucking crater.
That was a crater.
Chinese guy came out of that one.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude. All right. All right, we'll check back in when we get to Albuquerque. Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Bye. Are you kidding me, dude? Look at that gas prices. Look at those gas prices. $261 for regular unleaded. That's
Like, they're
insane,
old.
dude.
I don't know if
So we're in the hotel in Albuquerque. It's like 40 degrees out. It's nice and warm in the hotel. Feels good in here, dude. Yeah. Just right out the set, Dan had this really brilliant idea where let's see. So using a black card with a silver Sharpie, and then you can put that on your bar stool, and even if it's darker, it's still gonna be easy to read.
It's not as obvious to the crowd.
And it's not as obvious to the crowd because there's not a big piece of white paper. But you can see what I had. This is me taking my cards. And also I condensed some of these down, but then put them on here. And then what I can do is I'm going to do one set tomorrow night, and then I'll flip it and put another set on the back side for the next night. But yeah, we still don't know what tomorrow's looking like. We might not have much of a crowd. Tomorrow night's kind of a bonus night, and then we're gonna push Friday and Saturday. Go out on the street. We're gonna be barking.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, trying to pack it out. We're gonna go out there and bark and hand out flyers and talk to people and get people in. So tomorrow night we're gonna need a lot of sleep after our set because we've got a lot of work to do. Yeah, but we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it